Well, so let's look at what stories there are on the front pages. And we'll start with the Ghanaian Times. On the front page, we have one more arrested, Ibuakwa MP's murder. We also have GSS student, leads gang of robbers, a great code to move transmission lines to Accra. And then we have the Wenya irrigation lands taken by estate developers. This is happening all over. Back page, we have Ghana's girls dormitory rebuilt, and then assemblies charged to assess community water and sanitation agency. Those are the stories we have front back page of the Ghanaian Times.
Okay, so the Daily Graphic newspaper, this is a lot more emphatic. Limited voters registration. EC rules out extension, says 1,000 or 1.105 million people registered. Family of 3, another drawn in Volta Lake. Phone dealer in court for Aiden JB's killer. Let's go to the back page now. Work progresses steadily on Birim River at Achim Oda. But let's concentrate on page 3 because of this story that says that the EC has ruled out any extension in the limited registration exercise that ended, the 10-day exercise that ended on Sunday. The story says that the Electoral Commission says it will not extend the limited voters registration exercise as requested by some students and representatives of political parties. Rather, it said it would give eligible voters who could not register in the just ended registration the opportunity to do so in a continuous registration process. Details of the story still continues in the Daily Graphic newspaper. You can grab the paper and read. That's it for the graphic, Roland.
Front page of the Daily Guide, Sack Tekbe. That is Baumia bags over diverted $250 million cash. And then we also have second JB killer grabbed, and CIG microfinance boss issues 1 million Ghana cedi DART check. But center spread, we have News One. It says model begs for showing boobs. My dress was sexy, but I'm sorry. You see, Mahama, is it Mahama?
I thought at one
the
point
model,
she said
Miss Malaika 2006. Mahamad's, honestly, when you, Odi Adiana Chesa, 2006. 10 years about moi. My dress was sexy, but I'm sorry. It looks sexy.
I thought she apologized and said it was a wardrobe malfunction. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay. I think it's all written here. She looks nice, though. I don't think it's bad.
She's the dress looks nice, or she is a nice person.
I mean, she's nice, and the dress also looks nice. Yeah, we show it on TV, showbiz Oscars, that kind of thing. It's normal. And then we have other story. On the other story we have the center spread. Run back to your husband. Pastor tells Tiwa Savage. And then we have My Health, My Life, one of Marvin's favorite programs on TV with Ajua, your boy AJ. Also the host giving prominence.
The Finder newspaper front page. Where are the jobs? Unemployment reaches unacceptable levels. It comes with a picture of the president on the front page of the paper. 4 persons drown in EAG. HFC Bank hosts Prime Minister Rowley and Vice Presidents. Tekpe Baumia at war over $250 million Eurobond deal. Okay, let me go to page 2 and read a little bit of the story about where are the jobs. It says that in a country where the underemployment rate is 33% and 69% of the working population are in vulnerable employment, in addition to a situation where the chances of a major economic turnaround is faint, the prospects of a decent job for the fast-growing youth population look bleak. This sounds like more of a feature. You can find time and read it for yourself. It's in the Finder newspaper. Roland?
Well, the Daily Dispatch published the figures for the first phase. Now it has added a second phase, and we have a total. It says Ashanti, Greater Accra, and North make up 43%. It's on the back page, and you have the numbers there. Total registered, and then also numbers that were most challenged. Volta region. Then we have Eastern region. We have Ashanti 5,000. Okay, so the numbers are there.
Oh, okay.
The first 5 days and then the second 5 days.
So the first 5 days in the Western region alone, you had some 49,000 people register.
Yeah.
And then in the second phase, you had 50,000.
Yeah, 59,000.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's 100 and something thousand.
Oh.
And Ashanti also registered total 186,000. Chanamba is also. What?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you have over 1 million people registering in the exercise. Well, the EC now says that it's not going to extend the exercise. They're rather going to do the continuous registration. We'll see how that goes. Any other stories in the paper?
It's just the pullouts. It talks about Nandom, Tano North and Akan constituencies. If you want to have a pullout from this match. I always say it's educated because you also need to get yourself acquainted with who occupies which constituency, etc.
Yeah, whilst you do the newspaper angle, I also say that if you have access to the internet, you can also go to the parliamentary website. Parliament has got a website. They've got all the MPs there and details. Okay, the Business and Financial Times newspaper, VIP courts Trinidadian investors. Is that how you say it? People from Trinidad and Tobago, they are what?
Trinidadian.
Is that it? Yeah.
Is that what they wrote there?
Yeah, that's what they wrote.
Trinidadian.
Yeah, okay. So industry lords seeming stability but cries over high tariffs and taxes. Foreign insurers set to dominate local markets. Back page, some banking stories and some award stories on the back page of the Business and Financial Times newspaper. That's it for the newspapers. We'll take a look at the online portals next. And
did you watch a video of this?
Which one is that?
Oh, it will come back.
First up is myjoyonline.com. Nigeria, is it Giwa Barracks? Giwa, a place of death, says Amnesty. At least 149 detainees have died in horrendous conditions at a military detention center in northeast Nigeria this year. And they say that place is a place of death, according to Amnesty International. Let's move on. KNUST student composed Jama song for EC Boss. We're going to open up this later on in the show. We'll hear the Jama song in a bit. Joy Sports Euro moments. When Denmark beat Germany to win Euro 92. If you're a sports person, you can get the government earned some $32 million when it transferred Eurobond money, said Tekwe. And this has also been a major talking point. It continues with this other headline. Take time to read. Bawumia tells finance minister demands inquiry into some $250 million diversion. This is the world's fastest growing tourism market. Island sojourns are in high demand. Hotels in the region are getting... Which region are they talking about?
No,
Caribbean.
It should be.
Oh, okay. It's like everybody's holiday destination. In fact, most people.
I would want to go there.
Yeah, I know. I know. Nigeria and Afghanistan, fantastically
Did you watch a video of this?
corrupt. No, I didn't.
I
but
watched it. I think it was somebody who videoed them. I'm sure using the phone or something, or the camera. And the person, it was not a person caught the audio, and then gave it to newspapers in the UK.
Oh, so it wasn't for publication. It wasn't.
No. They were. I think it was an event they went to, and the Queen was there. He was standing with the Queen, and then I think the Canterbury Chancellor, the head of the Church of England.
Yeah.
And then I think some other.
And then David Cameron said that.
It was just a passing comment. He said, I think they were talking about the upcoming event of an anti-corruption summit and the people they were inviting. And they said they were inviting Nigeria and then Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And then David Cameron said, we're also invited two fantastically corrupt countries, Nigeria and Afghanistan. And then I think the head of the Church of England said, oh, but the head of Nigeria currently is very good. It's very much anti-corrupt.
I listened to the audio, but I didn't...
I listened to the video.
Okay, please scroll
I watched the video.
You watched the video. Let's see if we can find the video. Let's read
on the website of one of the British newspapers.
Okay.
It was fascinating.
Oh, so this is was in a private conversation.
Yeah, so you could see that the person, whoever was filming, was stealing the shot. So I think, tried to.
So because the story in here says it was not clear whether he knew the comments were being recorded.
Yeah.
We've got some leaders of some fantastically corrupt countries coming to Britain, Nigeria and Afghanistan, possibly to the two most corrupt countries in the world, Mr. Cameron said. Cameron Kasa. Okay, so trust Nigerians. They will be reacting to this particular story.
They already started reacting.
It will be buzzing on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll make way for Benedict Owusu, who's got sports. And then, but don't forget, we've got a big guest here on our show today. We're hosting the Most Reverend Emmanuel Asante. He chairs the Peace Council. So all the questions that you want us to ask him or Roland to ask him, whatever it is that you want him to know. I
thought we'll be doing the interview together. It would be great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see about that. But stay with us. You're watching the AM show.
We're not seeing about that. It's confirmed.
Oh, you can check out some pictures that we put on Facebook on the Joy News page. We do things before we start the show.
We're taking a break. When we come back, Benedict also will be here with sports. We'll stay on.